の大義を貴様ごとき平民が語るでないわ。よいか、わしは控えろと言っておろう、このバカタレが。事情を知らぬ者が出しゃばるでないわ。
Ooh, my friend. Slime anime is back, baby. That time I got reincarnated as a slime is back. Season 3 is here. And my boy Diablo is moving and grooving. Yo, he's playing chess, Chinese checkers, and shogi all at the same time. He's like, king, checkmate, bitches. Diablo is going off the chain. I love episode 1. I will tell you right now, I think we're about two weeks in. 1 week, 2 weeks in. We're a little bit in. I've probably watched, call it 15 episodes of anime so far this season. And I laughed so hard during this episode. The moments, like Diablo is one of my favorite characters in the show. And, you know, it's definitely between, obviously we have Rimuru himself, but outside of Rimuru, like it's definitely between like Veldora. It's between Diablo. It's between, I don't even know. I think it's probably between those two, really. Like, if I were to think of all the different characters, obviously we have 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐽. I don't even know. So it might be, you know, depending on the day you ask me, 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐽, or it might be Veldora, or it might be Diablo. In some instances, like during Slime Diaries, it might be 𝐜𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥. But, like, I mean, honestly, Diablo's like one of my favorite characters, and I enjoy watching him so much, and the way that he just conducts himself, and like the moment where they're in the Kingdom of Falmouth, and you had I forget what his name is, the mage guy. It starts with the R, Rizzler, Razin, something like that. Yo, bro was sweating, because they're like, yo, you're not gonna tell me about, you know, the nation of monsters and blah blah. They're talking crap, and he's like, nah. Bro's like, he's like perspirating, he's sweating, like dripping sweat, as fucking Diablo in the back was just like fuming. And you had the other folks who were in the party. They were just freaking. They're freaking out because, like, they're about to get their whole nation just set up in freaking flames right now because of the nonsense that our boy is saying. Obviously, you know, he the Razin dude, whenever he goes, and he, like, you know, he iced the noble who was talking crap. But oh my god. But I love how Diablo is just setting up everything for 𝐒𝐽 to eventually go and take the throne. Also, I want to put this out there. I haven't watched Slime. I didn't like re-watch Slime anime. I covered season 2, and I covered Slime Diaries on the channel. I haven't rewatched either of them. I think I did rewatch Slime Diaries in dubbed, but I haven't rewatched either of them since I covered them on the channel. So, like, as we all get re-familiar with the show, if I forget a name here and there, please forgive me, because I watch too many anime, and remembering every single name of every character is always very difficult. All right, keeping going. But, like, I loved every single moment of this episode, and this episode, you know, it felt really long, even though it was just your standard moment. But because we got taken from where we got left off on last time with Walpurgis, and with Rimuru joining the Octagon, or the Octa whatever, the Octopath Traveler, and we got to see how Valentine dipped out. Obviously, we kind of saw what happened at the end of season 2, where the clown dude, I forget what the clown's name was, but, you know, they defeated Valentine's vassal, the blonde-haired dude. We saw all that happen in last season. I like how the OP gave us more insight to how Valentine's going to be a bigger character this season 2. It's like, what's going on with this crystal, or the person that she's, like, you know, honoring or whatever, like, what's going on there exactly. And we also got to see that Valentine is very, you know, obviously Valentine's the head of the church. You know, she's the one leading the luminous church, something like that, I think it's called. She's the one actually leading the charge. I love how her and Hinata are so close. I love how Hinata is going to be a huge part of the season 2. Again, all based on what I'm seeing from the OP and from the poster of the show as well too. Hinata growing some like, you know, angel wings and stuff. Like the OP was sick AF. Like I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen. But I like how Valentine's gonna be part of it. But we got to see all the Walpurgis stuff. We got to see Rimuru, like, you know, eating good. You know, we got to see Diablo there. We got to see, you know, Veldora there. And then we transferred it to all the Falma stuff. And we got to see all of what Diablo was doing until he showed up at Walpurgis. Like, bro was like, I'm telling you, he was mind effing them. Like, he went in and he reconstructed bodies. We got to see what 𝐒𝐮 ended up doing to the king and the Rizzler Razzler dude and the other bald dude from the church. Like, she messed them up. Like, they looked like her food. They did not look good at all. And Diablo was like, I don't know what she did to you guys, but like, it's like, yo, it's almost impossible to reconstruct you mother effers. Like, it was so good. Like, it was so good. We got to see all of that he did. We got to see some slime pudding. We had to see some slime matcha tea, which is really, really cool to see. We had to see Diablo pouting. Diablo pouting, but we got to see Veldora pouting. And I like the dynamic between Diablo and between 𝐒𝐮, Diablo and Veldora. I like to see how all these pieces are moving together. Like, it's just so good. I'm just so glad that slime anime is back, and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next as all these pieces begin falling together. And, you know, as Rimuru, he already kind of knows that... I forget what his name is, but the main opponent, whoever was leading the charge for Yuki, is his name Yuki? I think his name's Yuki. So I think Rimuru was already caught on. I think his name's Yuki. That, you know, Yuki, the dude who's leading the school and stuff. I think he's already caught on to him being like the main bad guy. So I'd be very interested to see on how like they kind of unravel that. Or if this season's really going to be just focused on, at least based on the OP, like just the church and Hinata, maybe getting them on his side. Hard to know where the season's going to go, but I hope that we do explore the main bad that we have here this season. But regardless, you know, I am 1000% confident that we're going to be on a ride here for Slime Season 3. And already this episode was just a banger of an episode. Like, probably the best episode of the season so far out of all the anime. I think the only one that comes close so far this season is probably Konosuba, but that lives in a different genre completely. But like, so far, all the episodes so far this season, I think Slime automatically takes that #1 spot. And the fact that we're going to get Mushoku Tensei 2 here in a week or so is crazy to me. So anyways, Slime Anime Season 3, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys being here. Can't wait to see what you guys thought about this episode. Who's your favorite so far going into Season 3? Diablo, 𝐒𝐮, Yuna. Is it Benimaru back there? Is it Ranga? You know, who's your favorite character going into this season that you can't wait to see more? So look interested to see your guys' thoughts in the comments. I'll see you next week for episode #2. Peace.